This is the rundown of the day. Government's business was taken up on the last day of autumn session for the year 2022. The day began with question hour. While replying to a question raised by Meghalaya MLA Nujorki Sungo if the government has plans to open a superintendent engineer office in West Chantia Hills, PHE Minister Renington Lingdot Tongkar said that the government is seriously considering the matter and also to create more circles in the state. The second question was on the status of railway line in the state raised by Nongpo MLA Meryl Bonds Aim, stating that no work is on in the proposed railway line connecting Bernihat, Lailat to Shillong. Transport Minister Dasakyat Lamari said that although there is pressure from the central government to go through with the project, the government will move only after taking stakeholders on board. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma added that he has discussed the matter with Union Railway Minister and apprised him of the complications, and he was assured that the government should proceed only after taking all on board. In response to the question raised by Umroi MLA George B. Lingdot in regards to the total number of unfilled sanctioned posts in various departments from 2018 to 2022, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that information is being collected. He added that the process for recruitment of 3,000 advertised posts is underway. On a question by Salmanpara MLA Winasan D. Sangma, CNRD Minister Hamletson Dotling said that the government is examining the demands for creation of new community and rural development blocks across the state, including in Purakasia area. To the question placed on the status of upgradation of Mauplang subdivision to Mauplang division, raised by Mauplang MLA Eugene Sanlingdot, the PWD Roads Minister said that there was no proposal for such, but the government has the intention of creating a Mauplang division. In response to a query by Mausenram MLA Achem Shangpliang, Education Minister Lakhaman Rumbui said that the government has decided to repair more than 1,000 school buildings that are in a dilapidated condition, and the identification of such buildings is underway. Following question hour, North Shillong MLA Adalbert Nongro moved an adjournment motion to discuss a matter of urgent importance relating to the implementation of roster system and the alleged disparity in reservation opportunity to candidates from different communities. As per Rule 62 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the House, 10 members were required to rise to admit the motion. But since no members rose, and therefore leave was not granted by the House for the motion, a 0-hour notice followed, tabled by Nongkram MLA Lambor Malnyang to a news item under the caption, and I quote, "James has insulted tourists, Reverend Karkongor," unquote. In his reply, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma said that the government has committed to church leaders and NGOs that the government of Meghalaya will not proceed with the move for proposed casinos, gaming zones at border areas, which was aimed at gaining more revenue for the state and at the same time with rules that forbid residents of Meghalaya to play. Mausenram MLA Achem Shangpliang then called the attention of Education Minister Lakhaman Rumbui to a news item under the caption, and I quote, "Rumbui blames poor school infra, state's low ranking," unquote. In his reply, the minister informed that the government identified poor infrastructure as the crux of the problem in the education system, and therefore the government is investing in renovation and repairing of 1,000 schools. He also informed of the department's mission to renovate more than 100 schools in 100 days. This was followed by a short duration discussion raised by Umroi MLA George B. Lingdot on the present condition of the health sector in the state. MLAs Nujorki Sungo, Meryl Bonds Aim, Eugene Sanlingdot, PT Saukume, Kimfama Banyang, Saleng Sangma, Rupert Momen, and Lazarus Sangma participated in the discussion. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma replied to the discussion. In his reply, the Chief Minister addressed several concerns raised by legislators in maternal deaths by 40% from the month of January 2022 to May 2022 as compared to last year. He informed that as per a survey, malnutrition has dropped to 1.75% and IMR from 34 to 29. He also informed that over Rs 800 crores expenditure during the COVID-19 pandemic was because the state had to go the extra mile as it was an emergency situation. On the issue of manpower, he said that the state government is trying their best for PPP mode in sub-centers so the burden doesn't fall only on the government. Following this, the House voted on the supplementary demands for grants. Demand number 4 to demand number 23 was approved. 6 bills were also passed in the 2022 autumn session of the 10th House of the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. The Meghalaya Street Vendors Protection of Livelihood and Regulation of Street Vending Repealing Bill 2022, the National Law University of Meghalaya Bill 2022, the Meghalaya Fiscal Responsibility and Budget Management Amendment Bill 2022, the Meghalaya Professions, Trades, Callings and Employment Taxation Amendment Bill 2022, the Meghalaya Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2022, and the Meghalaya Ropeway Bill 2022. Snippets of the business of the day can be found on our YouTube channel.